Hey there, and welcome to your grammar video for Unit 5, Purple Listening. In this video, we're going to be contrasting various grammar tenses, including the simple tense, the progressive tense, as well as all the perfect tenses. Let's get started. Here you have a chart displaying different examples of all of the grammar tenses, as well as different time periods, the past, present, and future. Pause the video and take a look. Here we have the breakdown of the grammatical structure for each tense in the three different time periods. Now, take a moment to complete the chart. If you need to, rewind the video and look back on the examples, but don't copy them. The simple present tense has been finished for you. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about the simple past tense versus the past progressive, as well as the present perfect tense versus the present perfect progressive. And finally, we'll talk about the future simple, the future progressive, and the future perfect tenses. Let's get started. We use the simple past to talk about an action that was completed in the past. The focus is that the action happened or didn't happen. Some examples: I finished my homework. I didn't finish my homework. We also use the simple past to talk about two actions that were completed in the past. One happened first and completed, then the second one happened and completed. This can also be used for cause and effect. Some examples: we ate dinner, then we watched a movie. I took medicine, then I felt better. We use the past progressive to talk about an action that happened over a period of time. The focus of the sentence is on time and that the action was continuous. It's usually given with specific time information. For example, I was studying English all weekend. We also use the past progressive to talk about a continuing action that was interrupted or stopped by another action. In this instance, we use the past progressive for the long action in the main clause, and we use the simple past for the interrupting action in the time clause, starting with when. For example, I was walking to school when I fell down. Or, when the police arrived, I was talking on the phone. Now, let's take a short quiz. Take a moment to pause the video, and then we'll discuss the answers. Question 1. Last summer, he blank at Aramco for 3 months. Again, the focus here is on the length of time, so C is the correct answer. Question 2. When my phone rang, I blank a book. If we look at the first clause, we know that we have a short action, so in our main clause, we need a progressive action, and A is the correct answer. Question 3. When I was a kid, sometimes my friends and I played outside until dark, and then we blank inside to eat dinner. In this question, the action happened in the past and is finished. It didn't happen over the course of a long time, so B is the correct answer. Question 4. He was working at a supermarket when he blank $10 million. Again, we're talking about an action that happened in the past and is finished. We can't win something over the course of a long time. So A is the correct answer. Now, let's discuss the present perfect versus present perfect progressive. We use the present perfect to talk about an action that happened at a non-specific time in the past. Time is not important. The focus of the sentence is that the subject has done this thing before. For example, she has been to China before. Have you ever eaten sushi? Yes, I have eaten sushi. Again, in these examples, the focus is the fact that we've done something, not on the time or when. We can also use the present perfect to talk about an action that happened many times in the past, and the specific time is not important. For example, she's been to China 3 times. I have eaten sushi many times before. We don't know exactly when we did these things. However, we know now that they happened multiple times in the past. But the specific time they happened is not important, so we use the present perfect. We use the present perfect progressive to talk about an action that started in the past, continued into the present, and will definitely continue into the future. Continuing here is the focus. For example, she has been living in Lhasa for 3 years. She loves Lhasa and will never leave. If you love something and will never leave, that means it will definitely continue. So we use the present perfect progressive. We can also use the present perfect to talk about an event that started in the past and continued into the present, but continuing into the future is less certain. The past until the present is the focus, so something that's been done in the past, but we don't necessarily know if it will continue into the future. For example, he has lived in Lhasa for 3 years. Tomorrow he will move to Riyadh. I'm not sure if he will ever live in Lhasa again, so I can't say for certain that it will be continuing. Now, let's take a small quiz. Take a moment to pause the video, answer the questions, and then hit the play button. Question 1. I blank Star Wars already. I don't want to see it again. Here the focus is on doing something in the past, something that's finished and we don't necessarily know when. So we'll use the present perfect. Don't forget that the grammatical structure, you must include have or has plus the past participle. So C is the correct answer. Question 2. I blank if the store is open so many times, but it is always closed. Here we're talking about something that's happened multiple times in the past, but we're not sure exactly when. So B, have checked, is the correct answer. Question 3. I blank in PYD for 4 quarters. Here we have an action that started in the past, continued to the present, and will certainly continue into the future. So we need to use the present perfect progressive. And C is the correct answer. Question 4. Recently, more and more university students in Saudi Arabia blank English. So again, in this statement, we're talking about something that started in the past, continued to the present. Studying English will definitely continue into the future. So we can use the present perfect progressive, and B is the correct answer. Now, let's talk about the future simple, future progressive, and the future perfect. We use the future simple for a prediction about the future. For example, I will have a good job. We can use the future progressive for continued actions that will happen at a specific time in the future. For example, I'll be traveling in Europe next summer. And finally, we use the future perfect to talk about a future action that will happen before another future event. For example, I will have graduated by the time I get married. Now, let's take another small practice quiz. Pause the video, answer the questions, and then hit play. Question 1. By this time next year, I blank in Paris. I'm excited. I already have an apartment. Here I'm talking about future plans that will continue for a long time, so B is the correct answer. 2. I think it blank next weekend, so I will probably stay inside. Here we have a prediction, so we'll use the future simple, A. Question 3. She blanked the last Harry Potter book before the end of next summer. Here I'm making a prediction about something before another future event will occur. So C is the correct answer. Question 4. More than 50% of Americans blank Spanish by 2050. Again, here we have a prediction, so A is the correct answer. That's it for this lesson. As always, I hope you thought it was useful. Class dismissed.